my YouTube channel. My name is Folake Agombiade, aka the Customer Seductress. And I'm super pumped and excited to be back again this week. Hope you've had an amazing week and everything has been going good at your end. Wherever you may be across the world, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Well, if this is your first time getting to interact with this channel, I need you to quickly do me a quick favor. Look below, there's a red button. It says subscribe. Let me take a minute to say the importance of subscribing to this YouTube channel. What it does is that it helps the YouTube algorithm and it improves the visibility of our channel to everyone around to see what we're doing here and to partake of the knowledge that is being shared. So every time you subscribe to a YouTube channel, you're helping the algorithm. So do me a quick favor, click the subscribe button. Right beside it, there is a bell sign. Click the bell sign as well so that you can get a notification every single time we upload a new video. If you are a frequent returner to this channel, oh, my people, you know I got mad love for you. I care about you. I'm interested in your growth. And I want to say thank you for always coming back. Don't forget to like, comment, write a short note and share this video. Like, thumbs up, comment, write something. It'll be nice to hear from you. And share this video. This week is another exciting topic. It's part 2 of our Mind CV series. If you missed last week's episode, oh my God, you missed a lot. Thinking through, check out that video before you watch this. It would help you understand the flow, get into the vibe and come along on this amazing learning experience with us again today. So, today on Mind CV Part 2, we'll be talking about a very integral part of creating your Mind CV. You can't package a good CV without talking about your accomplishments. For you to talk about your accomplishments, you must have followed through. So, today we're talking following through. Mind CV Part 2. Now, I put up a post earlier in the week just talking about akasia. Akasia is a state of acting against your better judgment. In my part of the world, they call it they're following you from your village. Or other excuses that sometimes I can't even comprehend. It is when you do one thing, even though you know you should be doing something else. Loosely translated, you could say akasia is procrastination or lack of self-control. Honestly, procrastination is basically lack of self-control. Akasia is what prevents you from following through on what you set out to do. A lot of times, you have good intentions, but you just find out that you don't follow through. One explanation of why akasia rules our lives and procrastination pulls us in the wrong direction is explained by behavioral economics as something called time inconsistency. Time inconsistency refers to the tendency of the human brain to value immediate reward more highly than future rewards. So you have a situation whereby Folake makes a plan for herself, like setting a goal to lose weight, or writing a book, or learning a language. I am actually making a plan for my future self. Earlier in the year, I started working out, and I haven't fallen off the wagon. Even when I had the cost to, I have stayed to it. 3 times a week, I work out. It has become a routine. I do that because I'm envisaging my future self, how I would look. The perfect glam board. You are thinking of what your life will be in the future. When you think in the future, it is easy for your brain to see the value in taking actions with long-term benefits. When it is now time to make a decision, however, you no longer make a choice for your future self. Unfortunately so. Now you are in the moment. Your brain is thinking about its present self. Folake is looking at a big bowl of ice cream with cake, chocolates. And you will find yourself, according to what researchers have discovered, more interested in your present state, your present self, immediate gratification, and not the long-term payoff of having a slamming board. So you just sit down, chunk on the ice cream, take the cake, and move on. Na fat are fat. I don't kill anybody. The solution at that point in time, you can no longer concentrate about your goals. This is one of the reasons why you go to bed motivated to make changes in your life. But when you wake up, you find yourself falling into the same old pattern. Your brain values long-term benefits when they are in the future, but it values even more immediate gratification. What I can do now, what I can get now in the present moment. This is the reason why the ability to delay gratification is such a great predictor of success in life. Understanding how to resist the pull of instant gratification. I'm tired. I'm bored. It's taking too long. Can't I just have that carbohydrate? Can't I decide not to read today? Can't I decide not to work on that project? Is so strong. You don't understand why you can't resist it. At least occasionally, try and bridge the gap between where you are and where you want to be. Don't let yourself be pulled away by acacia. Now you know what acacia is. Now you know what's happening in your brain. Work towards making sure that you don't fall into the trap of procrastination, because that's the greatest source of not being able to meet your goals and follow through. According to the Webster's dictionary, following through, which is a verb, means to press in an activity, process, especially to conclusion. I'll take that again. It means to press in on an activity, process, especially to conclusion. Initially, we make promises with good intentions. But then we run into what it actually takes to get it done that we hadn't considered. And within a short period of time, the law of entropy begins to intervene, which means your initial enthusiasm fades away. And you get to a point where the motivation to do those things leave you. And you want to run back to your usual activity. I've had that feeling before. We've all been there. Fear not. Regardless of how you feel when you experience these things, the good news is there is willpower. It's not some inherent skill that you are born with. You just need to learn and develop it. That is your willpower. It's like a muscle. Exercise it regularly and it grows stronger and stronger. So how do you flex that muscle in a way that it gets you results and helps you follow through? 5 tips that would help you in following through is what I want to talk about now. Number 1, get comfortable with being uncomfortable. A lot of us are under the impression or the assumption that when we're working on a project that we're going to love it, or when we're working on a goal, you want to lose weight. Yeah, I'm going to love losing weight. No, jogging is not fun. They think in their minds that they are going to enjoy the process every step of the way. And we don't bring into cognizance that there is a lot of hard work involved. We sometimes forget that we will need to stretch our boundaries And some of that creative process can be plain boring. So what do? We quit. People who, however, follow through understand that as we work on important goals and projects, not everything will be pleasurable. We would decide to push through the short-term discomfort in order to achieve long-term goals. You know, when you need to change your diet to lose that weight, you would need to get used to not having carbohydrates every single time you want to. But if you do, what you will get at the end of the day is a beach board. You would look good, feel good, and be healthy. So think about it. Get comfortable with being uncomfortable. Number 2, create a sense of urgency. When there's something urgent that needs to be done, just do it. Don't procrastinate. Don't let acacia take you over. Create a sense of urgency for your goals by setting deadlines. Yes, put on a timer on your phone. Decide to do what you want to do in that time frame that you have set for it. And make sure you comply to your self-imposed deadlines by rewarding yourself every single time you reach it. When I do well on a project and I meet my deadlines, I treat myself. Those who know me know me. I like it like that. And make sure that you punish yourself when you don't. Be accountable to yourself. Create a sense of urgency. Number 3, use the power of external pressure. Some people have an internal drill sergeant that pushes them mercilessly until they achieve every goal that they set for themselves. I'm someone like that. You know, jogging 3 times a week, waking up to make sure that I meet my deadlines for posting, shooting my video. A lot of times people ask me, how do you consistently do these things? I actually have an internal drill sergeant that wakes me up in the middle of the night and tells me there is work to be done. Well, I admire people like that. And sometimes I hate it, being that person, because it means you can't just do what you like. For those of us that are born with an internal drill sergeant, kudos to us. But for you that is still struggling with that, guess what? All is not lost. You can always use the power of external pressure to compensate for your lack of inner pressure. Ask yourself the following: how can I make others hold me accountable for achieving my goals? Simple and easy. Get an accountability partner. It's rather hard to get one though, because a lot of the people around us are struggling with their own issues. And the second most prolific one, get a coach. Stop saying I don't need a coach. You need a coach. If you are watching this video and everything that I'm saying to you resonates, you need a coach. Get a coach. Get someone to hold you accountable. And accountability or external pressure is the key element of following through on your goals and objectives. Number 4, set apart 1 hour a day to work on each goal. So, do your calendar. If you have 4 goals, mix up your day to achieve 4 of those goals in one day. That means you're not doing the only one goal all through the day, so you become mentally exhausted. Make sure that you keep at it little by little in achieving your goal, however big or audacious it may be. Little steps is all you need. You will get to the end of the road, I promise you. Number 5, and the last for today, strengthen your sense of urgency. No matter how beautiful the dream is, you need to be motivated to start acting. Some of us are too comfortable. We just assume life rises and sets on us. How can you be in the same spot for so long and you are not worried? You are not thinking, or you are waiting for the motivation to just show up. It will not. That is why you need to create the necessity to change. So how do you do that? Consider all the pros and cons of the change that you will make. Think about it. If I did this, I would make more money. My life will be better. My relationships will be better. Then move along to thinking how, when you don't act on those plans, it will negatively impact your life. Write it down on a paper. Make 2 columns, one for pro and one for cons. And realize where you are in your present state and what your future life would give you. The last one, under implementing, strengthening your sense of urgency, is don't forget to set a deadline for achieving your dreams. Yes, if you want to do it in 2021, go for it. Go for it, girl. Go for it, dude. You can do it. Have a firm date in which you aim to complete your goals. In conclusion for today, how many times have you said to yourself, I think through, I get started, but I don't follow through? If that sounds like you, please use the 5 tips above that I've spoken about today to create a habit of following through on your goals and make sure that you finish what you start. Lastly, have this at the back of your mind. Living your best life only happens by following through on your goals. I hope you've had an amazing time today. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe. Yes, help our YouTube algorithm by subscribing. Don't forget to like, thumbs up, comment, write something, and share this video. Until I come into your faces sometime soon, it's your girl, Folake Agumbiade, aka the Customer Seductress. I'm out!